very brief, it has been a wonderful day, and we have learned a lot. And when you see politicians sit the whole day, it means there's something serious. There's something serious. So I want to assure you that from the subnational government, we are committed. And some of us who are here, we are committed. And as we live going back, we shall spread the gospel so that people can know that climate change issues are real pertinent, and they are issues that we must all come together and move forward. We no longer, from here, I expect there shouldn't be just continued talking. The way we have been talking in the COP, I've attended so many COPs, even to COP 25, 26, 27, 28, but there is just a lot of talking. This summit must be different. It must be different. And it must be different because we politicians, very serious politicians, we are here, showing our commitment that we are ready to work. So let's, as we wind up, when we finish this summit, let's come out with a communication, a communique that will send a strong message to the leadership of the rest of the world that we are serious. Climate change is a big challenge. Climate change is threatening our own survival on this planet. And if we don't take any action, we shall all perish. Whether we are from rich nations or from poor nations. We in the poor nations, we have said we will work together. We will work together because the challenge doesn't matter. I was very happy when I saw the issue of Titanic, because there were rich guys in that Titanic, but they all perished. And even the poor guys who are also doing the manual work also perished. So all of us are going to perish. So we have a responsibility to move forward. The countries that have been responsible to a large extent to climate change, they need to take responsibility. They need to take responsibility and honor their commitment. We were in Glasgow. They said that they would provide, no, it was Copenhagen, where they said they would provide $100 billion every year to ensure that the countries that suffer most, which are developing countries and countries in Africa, should be compensated to be able to come up. Nothing has happened. We were in Egypt. It was agreed that we would have loss and damage fund. To date, nothing has happened. So we need to be serious. And what is coming out clear for us who come from the South is that some of the developed countries are using climate change as a business. Medication is being given priority because it has a business component, whereby we are now being given loans to have some of the technologies, like the solar technologies. We have programs that are coming up in developed countries, but we have to pay. So this narrative must change. On renewable energy, Africa has the best opportunity in development of renewable energy. And it could be the biggest producer of renewable energy in the whole of the world. So we need serious support to be able to develop this opportunity in renewable energy. So that's an area that is of interest. Also, in terms of nature-based solutions, I think I've liked what the China representative has talked about, it's very important that we move and focus on nature-based solutions to deal with the climate change. So without having to go into details, I want to assure this audience that we in the South, we have said we want to work together as partners. We have said we shall not continue now lamenting. We have lamented enough. Now let us work as partners, but let's have goodwill from the developed North, and we shall all work together. The technology is there, everything's there. And lastly, the carbon markets have come, and they are coming to Africa as a huge business. And because most countries in Africa don't understand the carbon market, they are all being taken for granted. They are signing agreements, which they even don't know what agreements they are signing. And in the process, they are going to have most of their tracts of land taken over. So we see a trend which is worrying. And therefore, we need the natural assets in Africa to be quantified and measured, particularly the forests, the savannas, the peatlands, the mangroves, so that we can be compensated, because they are big carbon sinks, which are absorbing all this carbon dioxide, but in return, we are getting nothing. So I want to stop there and look forward that when we finish this summit, I want to see communication that is going to be different, and commitment that's going to be different from what we have had in COP conferences. Thank you, and God bless.